Hi, Jeff and Margie. So here's what we think we're doing. We have our two trays set up here simulating two different conditions. On the left we have a shoreline that is populated by different species of mangroves growing in the order that one would generally find them occurring in nature, which is according to their tolerance for salinity. We have the red mangroves closest to the shore with their really big, funky, gnarly buttress roots. We have the black mangroves, which have the little snorkel roots that pop up out of the mud. We have these green things, which are sort of fake mangroves. They're called buttonwoods.
Yeah, associated mangrove.
And then the white mangroves, which have the lowest salinity tolerance and are furthest from the shore. And on the right-hand side, we have a coastline that's been stripped of its mangroves. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pour water not on the sand, but into the sort of
ocean.
We're going to create our oceans now. So we're creating oceans.
And on the seventh day,
Fernando's playing God. And he's going to create some ocean over here. So now we have, nice, calm, sunny South Florida day. And in just a second here, Fernando's going to make the wave action start. So first he's going to do the wave action, wave action here on our unprotected shoreline. So what we see happening here is that as the waves come up and hit the shoreline, there's nothing to prevent them from pulling all the sand back into the water. So we have the shoreline that has been stripped of sand, and we have the water looking pretty muddy and pretty murky. Now we're going to contrast that with over here. We got the same sort of level of wave action going on. And what we have is more of the sand remaining trapped in the mangrove roots. And while we do have some of the sand washing back into the water, it's not as much, it's nowhere near as much as the sand that washes up when there's no mangroves to trap the soil. So that's the basic activity that we'd like to be able to have visitors explore by themselves. For this one, they would not necessarily need to be able to take out the mangroves. So rather than having just one unit with the pegs coming in and out for the mangroves, if it's easier to do it as these side-by-side comparisons, we talked a little about how, one of them affords a more direct comparison experiment. The other, if you just did, the one unit and had them be able to pull the mangroves in and out, might allow for more inquiry. We leave it to you to kind of reflect on this and think about which might be easier to develop as a pre-prototype. All right, Jeff, thanks. We'll send this off to you guys. Talk to you later.